This is made up of hair. We know hair contains a lot of flammable components such as carbon, oxygen, and hydrogen, but as you can see, no harm was done to the person holding it. We are using it as a thermal insulator. We don't flinch when we use this material against fire because we know how strong it is in insulating low and high temperatures. We created this thermal shield that can withstand very, very high temperatures, even with a few millimeters of thickness. This can be used in a lot of industrial applications: wire insulators, space re-entry shields, anything that you can think of when handling fire. How did we do this? Well, you have to stick around to find out, but the surprising thing is this idea has been around for a while. But why have you never heard more about it? In this video, we are going to explore why an equally ingenious and paranoid hairdresser kept this a secret, how this simple thermal shielding works in principle, and how resourceful high school kids competed in national science fairs by improving this material. And by the end of this video, we want you to see how it's actually done. The demonstrations in this video are done by professionals with fire and safety training, and were executed with emergency and safety in ready. Please be careful in handling fire. Chapter 1. Just look at this BBC demonstration of this particular material. In the 1980s, an amateur chemist and hairdresser named Maurice Ward claimed to have invented Starlite. It's a remarkable substance with extraordinary heat-resistant properties. Despite lacking formal and scientific training, Ward's ingenuity led him to develop Starlite, which he touted as capable of withstanding extreme temperatures, even including those generated by a nuclear blast. Ward's demonstration of Starlite's abilities captured the interest of industries like aerospace, automotive, and defense. However, one of the most intriguing aspects of Starlite was Ward's reluctance to disclose its exact composition, citing concerns about protecting his intellectual property. Despite numerous requests from scientists, engineers, and potential commercial partners, Ward never revealed the secrets behind Starlite. This secrecy has made it challenging to independently verify Starlite's properties and explore its potential applications fully. Maurice Ward passed away in 2011, leaving behind a legacy of curiosity and speculation surrounding Starlite. Even after his death, researchers and enthusiasts continue to investigate and discuss Starlite's properties, hoping to unravel its mysteries and unlock its potential for various industries. Chapter 2. If you look at it, you can see how the flame is pushed away by the foam produced by the material. Intumescence is a property exhibited by certain materials in response to heat exposure. When subjected to high temperatures, intumescent materials undergo a chemical reaction that causes them to expand rapidly, forming a layer of insulating char. This char layer acts as a barrier, insulating the underlying material from further heat exposure and preventing combustion or structural damage. Intumescent materials are effective for fireproofing, but aren't as common as regular methods because they're pricier. It can be hard for students to share their ideas with everyone. Publishing papers or getting scientists to notice their work isn't really easy. That's why we made this channel, to show off these amazing ideas and giving young researchers the credit they deserve. If you like learning about new stuff and supporting young scientists, be sure to like and subscribe. Chapter 3. We started with the idea of creating a material similar to Starlite, but cheaper and more accessible. Although there were already many guides available on how to make such a material, we felt there was room for improvement. Many existing options lacked insulation at lower temperatures or were too expensive, so we set specific goals for our project. We wanted to use biodegradable waste products, which are often abundant and can be difficult to dispose of. We also need a cheap and readily available binder to hold the material together. We aimed to create the material that wouldn't easily decompose or eaten by bugs, and it had to withstand both high and low temperatures. because of course we wanted to be versatile enough for a wide range of applications. To achieve those goals, we began experimenting with grass and orange peels, as they were commonly available materials right here. After testing, we found promising results, and the students leading the study even became finalists in a national competition. For the binder, we chose sodium silicate. It's a synthetic compound known for its low cost and impressive fire-resistant properties. However, we encountered mold issues. So, to address this, another team of researchers incorporated borax, which was inspired by Nighthawk and Light, and he also suggested one more thing: phosphorus-based material for enhanced properties. Hair, a cheap and abundant waste product, seemed like the perfect solution. We chose hair as a main ingredient because it's easy to find, strong, and contains phosphorus. And funny enough, Maurice Ward was again a hairdresser. So we combined it with cornstarch. We replaced the orange peels and grass as carbon source, and we also added the borax to keep the bugs away, and of course sodium silicate, the powerful fire-resistant binder that we have. And of course, we had to make it look pretty. We had to add dye for aesthetic appeal, because actually hair looks disgusting for some reason. The result? Starbrite, an offspring of Starlite that's much cheaper to produce. Starbrite exhibits remarkable thermal resistance. It's suitable for aerospace shields or fabric that are thermal resistant. And with more research, it perhaps can survive nuclear blasts or high-powered lasers. It's also effective as a thermal roofing. And surprisingly, it also is a great acoustic insulator, which expands its industrial applications. Unlike Maurice Ward, genius as he is, we believe in transparency and want the world to know the composition of our material. This project has brought recognition to one of our research students, showcasing our innovation to a national audience. We hope this material, its story, and how we attempted to improve would inspire young scientists and students to draw inspiration from history. It's an amazing material, and we never want to hide it from the world. Bye!